See, we'll find out. For now, we have Nischal Maheshwari now joining us, CEO, Institutional Equities at Centrum Broking. Nischal, hi, good morning. Thanks a lot for joining us. Your thoughts on the recent market correction, and you reckon the risk reward has again turned favorable, or do you want to see how this whole global situation pans out, and post 23rd May, do you think you'll get better opportunity?
So Anuj, I think there is substantial risk in the market as yet. I don't think so we are getting any clarity out there. Yes, post March, post May 23rd, at least one of them, the domestic clarity will come. But I think global clarity, and even on the domestic front, especially in the last few quarters, the kind of downturn we are seeing in the demand, I would be more comfortable basically waiting out and seeing a quarter basically before going out and committing a substantial amount of capital again. So I want to see basically that some of these uncertainties are gone. The only thing which will happen is only post May 23rd is whether who forms the new government. Beyond that, I think the global uncertainty as well as the demand on the ground still remains an uncertainty.
Exactly on that, Nischal, good morning. What view have you taken on a lot of the FMCG stocks where volume numbers have not really met expectations? Are you still willing to give them the benefit of doubt?
Yes, we continue to believe that the demand on the rural side would come back much more faster basically than the urban side, because a good monsoon definitely helps the rural side irrespective of which government comes in. So we are willing to go out and push the FMCG stocks. So we continue to like them, and I think our top pick there remains to be Britannia, and that's a stock basically which we like at the moment.
Okay. Where do you stand on companies like Yes Bank? It's taken a lot of beating. Now it is perhaps even less than one time book. Doesn't it become attractive now?
So Lata, you have to define the book actually. So nobody knows really what is a book. So I think that's why there are worries on that. So yes, I agree with you. The valuation seems to be tempting, but I think the one major thing basically is about the capital. They are in a very precarious situation as far as capital is concerned. Around 8.8% CAR is what they're running at. So I think till we get clarity that how they're going to be actually looking at capital, that's why I think the problem will whether the growth will come back or not. So that is the question, and obviously the asset quality still continues to haunt them. So I think one should wait out a quarter or two before taking a plunge in Yes Bank.
Okay. Well, we have more questions. Nischal, we have to take a mandatory break. Back.
Sun Pharma is beginning to go down once again. Nischal, your thoughts on Sun Pharma? It's been so volatile. In fact, 3 days back we had that big intraday 20% drop in the stock.
So I think Sun has been volatile after this last incident which happened actually, and I think market has still not got the confidence back as far as Sun is concerned, and it's on its balance sheet. Having said that, I think the pharma sector as a whole basically seems to be still going through that turmoil, and my thought process remains to be that these stocks are still not cheap. They're mostly quoting at 20 times plus. So it is not very cheap stocks basically that you are looking as far as pharma is concerned, and I don't think so the market is as yet pricing in the risk which they carry basically on their export market. So I don't see significant upsides for these stocks in the short term.
Actually, at the end of mid-term results season, or a little more than mid-term, Nischal, what has surprised you positively?
I have to seriously think about this.
Why is it a negative surprises is easier?
There have been some easier one. The smaller banks have actually surprised positively, whether it was DCB, Federal Bank, Bandhan Bank. I think those banks came out with stronger numbers, better balance sheets. Those are the banks basically which surprised me positively. But otherwise, I think more or less it was closer to our expectations or worse than our expectations.
Okay, all right, Nischal. We'll wrap it up on that note for this morning. Thank you very much for being with us today. So the pre-open is quite